Hello guys, it's me Mahir from the Investing Hub. Welcome back to another episode where today we're looking at the Nasdaq100 futures chart. Nasdaq is currently trading at around 11,959. We are just under that 50-day EMA. Nasdaq has been trading in the green today, around 0.89%. And following what happened last week on Friday and Thursday, we did see Silicon Valley Bank almost failing really, and the stocks were down 60%, and that pushed the market down with it. So good news from the UK today. We have HSBC deciding to buy the arm of Silicon Valley Bank, which has actually pushed the market up and caused some security there. Also, we have US regulators saying it's basically going to guarantee depositors receiving their funds from Silicon Valley. So these are good news that are going to be having a positive impact in the stock market, in terms of Nasdaq and the S&P. Now, what we have to pay attention for is this could be a short-term problem for a very good medium to long-term result that we're going to see in the stock market. And the reason I'm saying this is that CPI readings are tomorrow, and providing we get weaker than expected figure, we're going to see the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 go up and potentially break even, for the Nasdaq at least, break even above the 50-day EMA and the 200-day EMA. Also, we have the FOMC meetings coming next week, and that's going to be huge, since we are going to know whether it's a 0.5 or 0.25 basis points. And in my opinion, after what's happening now in the financial system, these rate hikes are causing cracks in the system, and I think the Federal Reserve acknowledges that, and I don't think they are going to be risking a 0.5 basis point rate hike. I think it's going to be a 0.25. They do realize that there is issues in the financial system now, and they can't risk having a bank failure in the United States. So I think the Federal Reserve will have to be more cautious with their rate hikes, and that's going to be very good for the market. We are still in an environment where good news is bad news and bad news is good news. So it'll be interesting to see, but I think, and I'm confident that the Nasdaq100 will recover. And I think what we're going to be aiming is, if by the end of the training session we can break above that 50-day EMA, we can aim for that 200-day EMA right here, and that's why we can look for areas just around here, just around that fib area, just around 12,850, or where the 0.382 fib area is at right now. Before we end this video, if you guys would like to join my Signal team, please feel free to scan this QR code on your screen. It will take you to my website where you can join my Signal team for a very small fee of $28.99.